Yo, unemployment person for robbing things. Unemployment person for robbing things.
Use this time as a starting practice. The real test is coming. Station the green light. Returning to the war zone. Resurgence. 5 the countdown to redeployment. Secure the objective. You're losing ground. Move it. Enemy activity looks large. Enemy soldier incoming. Stay alert. Destroyed. Enemy attack map marked down the rest of them. Priority tasking request received. Well done. No enemy presence in your area. Find the safe zone and secure it. Hunt them down. Enemy UAV overhead. Got a new station. Knock it off. Active enemy activity nearby. Be prepared for contact. Intel detects high enemy activity. Victory belongs to be around you. Stay frosty. High enemy activity nearby. Loadout drop headed your way. Picking up medium activity. Don't let your guard down. Fire sale active. Buy station prices will be reduced. Gas is moving in. Target down. Marking the rest of them. Hostile UAV in the area. Locating the rest of them. Fire sale start. Prices are back to normal. We're losing ground. Moving. Safe zone breaches in that squad. Hunt them down. Enemy UAV is online. You made the top 25. Well done. Enemy activity is on. Prepare for contact. Enemy activity is medium. Stay alert. Ready. Resurgence window is crashing. Kill. Marking the rest of the squad as you attack that. Get hunting. Be advised, an enemy squad is in location.
Changing mag. Under fire.
Enemy activity is on. Keep your eyes open.
Changing mags.
Deactivated. This is the air game. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I guess, you know. Let's see what we got right here. Let's try this one right here. See what we got going. Looking found.
Check weapons and gear. Hostile enemy soldier incoming.
Yeah.
Lively.
I'll at you.
Enemies dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Get in there. Alright.
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Changing mag.
Hey, I'm so glad.
Fight the strike. Enemy soldier incoming.
Changing mags.
Ow.
This is I'm back to the AO.
Gas is moving. Enemy advanced UAV overhead. Another shot. Less than three. Less than 25.
EA Sports.
I can come show you how to cook like that one amigo.
The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Browning. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Line gets set, first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
I love the play call. First play in the game, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players the football right now and let you know about it. Awesome job.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He's into the open down the middle. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, App State.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Judkins. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's gonna pass. Feelings. Oh, he dropped it! That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
To throw, it's McLeod. He's going up top. He's got it inside the 25. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Michigan! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Coming out with it, it's Browning. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
After the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. He's looking to throw. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Back to throw, it's Jordan. They're trying to get to it. Quickly complete. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Jesse, that's like a throwback to yesteryear, tossing it to a pass-catching fullback.
Well, it's nice to know as a quarterback, when things aren't open downfield, you can find the big fella for a check down.
On the run, still looking. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback at his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
From the gun, the ground game. Dances away from one. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied at 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Fast motion from the offense. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominate at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's McLeod. Trying to make magic with his feet. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. You get the incompletion now setting up for it.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. There is a flag on the play. Now, this is on the defense. It might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Got some room and to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Wolverine.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they only had to move the ball 30 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stop it.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The completion well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. That's caught. It's Jordan. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. To the air on 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He is looking for a man on 2nd down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to find another play. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That one comes out hot down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Judkins. That should be the final play of the 1st half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this 2nd half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
They're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the 2nd half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field. It's McLeod. Floating away. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Gonna take a shot. And he makes the cut and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. On the run, it's Judkins.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They're just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
The quarterback scrambled around with the defense, able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not, but my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like...
He'll take a shot. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball for his completion.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead's extended a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Appalachian State regains possession of the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now. Keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to start. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Getting some heat. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got room at the 35. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Makes the grab on the shuffle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Mountaineers trying to cash it in on first and goal. He's looking to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Appalachian State. A great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Judkins. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The first down for the offense. They'll try the run. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw, it's McLeod. Coming after him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to get behind the defense. Snatches it on the right.
No hard
Looking
get.
for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up over
No
30.
hard get, bro.
And what a big conversion by the
Go
offense
get
there.
that
If
motherfucker.
you lead late, you're
No
just
matter
trying
what
to stay
receiver
on
I'm
the
using.
field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give as they work on that clock. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Judkins.
Defenses throughout the week study every third down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Fights off the defender. They make the stop, and this running game moves to change as they get the first down.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail beat Coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Here comes the 2-point try. Try to march their way in. He gets across the goal line into the end zone for the 2, and he pushes the lead to 11.
Some running backs just have a nose for the end zone. That guy did a great job there in the 2-point play, running that one in.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score. He lobs one high down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical to generate some first downs and march down the field.
Looking to pass, it's Jordan. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football, getting a big turnover.
This motherfucker.
And the Canes will put total leather and will get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback will audible. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football and let him get lathered up.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. After the run, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast, force the incompletion.
Looking for room, it's Jordan. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's McLeod. Skips away from pressure. He'll throw one to his right. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. From the gun, running back gets to give. Find some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6. And the Hurricanes in the hurry-up. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, Nickenberg. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard run out through the 24.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Lets it fly. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. That's reeled in. It's Spears. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Spears. Ball's out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job on the defense covering that thing up.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Buying some time. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the run, it's Judkins. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. To the air, it's McLeod. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the pass, it's picked off. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Setting up the screen. Oh, he not only blows it up, he picks it off. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the 0 at the 37. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback checking off. They'll throw it on first down. He wants to take the top off. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverine.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He will score. Touchdown, Miami. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, take, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
And he added the extra point. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. On the run from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
To the air, it's McLeod. He's going to let it go. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Dumps it to the back. Got a man, it's Judkins. Put it right on him, sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
You start getting thirsty for that bitch. Okay, hold on. I gotta
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now on first down from the 28. He's looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Scatterbo. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Why'd you do it to
To
that
the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
nigga?
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the
Bro,
slot this time,
yeah.
but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
That, oh, look
Hit
at the
hard
pick
just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the
think he
pocket.
got
They were
something,
still
bro.
able to get a
This team
hat
will
on him
think
just
better
as he's
than
trying to
him.
make that
Sure.
throw and force the incompletion.
The
Especially
incompletion
that
on
box.
first
Hello.
down
Yeah.
leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Shoots it to the
See?
left.
Aha.
Can't quite make the
He
catch
had me
there, but
cooked,
let him
boy.
go too much. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now.
Told you. Ain't worried about him. Ain't worried about him.
The
That's all. That's short.
Canes pick up
That's
the
this.
1st down.
The
They
fuck out
convert
of
the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste.
here.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Jordan.
Still here though.
And he'll make his way
I
out
just
of
need to be
bounds
there,
after the
though.
solid pickup.
I just, you know what I'm saying? I need to be around that nigga.
Great job.
That's it.
Get the positive yards and then get your booty out of bounds.
So they ain't posted. He came
They'll
on
throw
straight.
it on
That's
1st down.
a pick.
Unloads to the wideout.
Come here.
It's complete. And a nice
You gotta
grab
jump
with
that
a
bitch, look.
right on him. He's down at the 20. There's a timeout on the field. Tight
Bro,
game
why he
here
just-
late in the 1st half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They march to the red zone, and here they go. He wants it all.
That's the pick.
Fakes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Yeah, and the passing
Nobody
game
can
comes
drop-
through, man.
why did he
We
drop
need
so
more
far?
of that in the second
No.
half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
And they tacked on the extra point. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return.
Man, we finna take this to the spot.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Only 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Looking to take a shot. Can't make the connection.
Where the
Incomplete
PI?
pass,
Where the
and
PI?
1 second remains.
Yeah, and
Where
listen,
the
that dude is a
PI?
dude. I get it. I mean, he's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football.
Ooh.
Maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got 2 guys.
EXP off me.
Flush down to the pocket.
PI, you seen that shit?
Makes the grab.
Bro, you just hit the
He's run
fucking
out of bounds,
front
but
bro.
not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for
He just hit the
first down.
fuck out X. I was about to hit X. He hit that nigga out of bounds. That's
The Wolverines
the-
will try to
yeah,
get
that's
this
what the
one.
ref
They can get things
said.
underway in the second half.
that's what the ref said. I ain't see shit. Bring that motherfucker out so we can fumble.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength.
Oh, exactly.
First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made in the half, especially when you like up a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to
Braxton
the second
Miller
half,
type of thing.
who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think his
Oh.
play caller is right.
The ball's free.
Oh, Braxton don't want that bitch.
The offense
Braxton don't want that bitch.
Yeah, the receivers got to do a better job in ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free. And this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it and keep possession.
We gonna keep hitting the boys like
They'll try to run for it.
that. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's got
Nowhere
to
to
put
go
on football
against
today.
this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd
Gotta
down.
be. Want that ball.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Gonna try to get it himself.
Yeah, get the fuck.
And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to do it off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But if things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Got a man. It's Jordan. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too.
Yeah, my
He sees his
niggas don't
quarterback
play
all
football
around
no more.
moving. He
Either
just
with
works
they
to
hurt
get
ass.
himself open, to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect. They keep the drive going.
Hey,
He looks that one in nicely. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
that ain't no good
Dropping
idea.
back, it's Daniels. Looking down the middle.
That ain't no good idea. That ain't no good idea.
Intercepts it.
Woo.
They didn't give him
That ain't
much
no
of a
good
chance to
idea.
make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
They both was the wrong
We've
one.
just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away
They
from
both
him
was the
a
wrong
couple of
one.
times.
No
He
right.
just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick throw in this game.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Wow. See ya. Wow.
Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off
He
10
clicked over, he
there.
done. Tell
And
him
I
he
don't care
clicked
if I
over,
get
he
it by 2,
done.
by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down.
He worried about the
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense. Great in the tackle
I
for
got
a
both
loss
my
on
running
first
backs
down.
right now.
He's going to pass on second
All three
down.
my fault.
And the defense drags him down.
He got the
And the Wolverines want to move quickly.
He is more Jackson.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Wow. He's little as fuck. He's little as
Strong
fuck.
running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3.
Ooh.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Oh,
Linebackers
Oh,
moving,
yeah.
trying to confuse the quarterback.
Oh, hold on. Oh, shit, wait a minute.
Quarterback changing plays in the line.
What the fuck? This nigga just double teamed that nigga? Oh, he just double teamed that nigga like that.
Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. They'll try it on the ground.
Got that.
Tackle is made after the first down.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed given fourth down conversion either, but still, they trusted him
Boy, was
to
too
find
bad.
threes,
Because
keep
I
this
thought he
drive
was
alive.
double teamed again.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
All I gotta do is block that middle linebacker. You understand, man.
They've been running it, but now the pass.
I'll take that.
Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man.
I'll take that.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They're
He's gonna fall
strong
forward, though.
and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive
He gonna
linemen.
fall
And
forward.
running backs, listen,
Oh, he
don't
hurt?
have much of a chance.
Hold on,
When you got
who-
that 300-plus pound
Feeling
guy
it.
grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground.
Oh, quarter wide open. Oh, yeah, he wide open.
They'll run it from the gun.
Too little.
And a
All
good
of them.
solid pickup there before the
They get
defense
away with it,
knocks
but they
it
just
down.
come out there and play.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, then you open up the passing.
A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given them a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Got it in the middle of Judkins. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender doesn't know where is he trying to get. The ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were. Because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's McLeod. Quarterback adapting. To the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game. Tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late. Take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Coming out with it, it's Jordan. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left.
Thank you.
Tosses it incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Damn, that's your first one.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Right down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender fell over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, if that last incompletion's any
Bro, do
indicator,
not
it's
let
going to be
this
hard to
nigga,
convert
man.
this 4th and short coming up. You're trailing late in the game. You've got to come up with a big completion, but where are you going to go? Where's your best matchup here on this next critical down?
Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, he's got enough.
That's good. I
And he
want
earns
Teddy
a
though.
first down,
Why?
and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Trying to find his man on first down. Lets it go.
Thank you.
Just too much mustard on
Die,
that
bro.
one. He missed
The
target
ball.
that badly.
It ends the
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man. You just don't love it. You got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. When I play against niggas that I match up with, I be killing them. But when I play against niggas like that guy, that Braxton Miller, fuck you talking about?
After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
Yes, sir.
And he was
Let's go.
hit just as he released it. It didn't fall.
I was
to
hoping
the
that
turf.
bitch was gonna come in the air.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the
I
ball
don't
falls
give
in.
a fuck.
Throws to the wide
I
out.
don't give a shit. Let's
Passes
go. I don't give a
incomplete. The
fuck.
clock is
I
down
don't
to
give a
9.
fuck.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the
Can't
clock.
do that.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch past the sticks.
Get the
Fuck
fuck
out of
out
bounds.
of here,
Just
bro.
short of the
Get
goal
the
line.
fuck
Almost a
out of
touchdown,
here,
but not
bro.
in there yet. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And they are looking to
Man,
break
that-
even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks
That's
left to go.
crazy, bro.
And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Timeout is called with just a single second left. On 2nd down, looking to throw.
Let's go.
The bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. I know a lot of people thought this was
How
going
that
to be a
nigga
blowout,
run
but this team said, just when you
back
think you
where?
have all the answers, I change the questions.
So true, Reese. I mean, they had a
that
lot of
bitch.
dudes that we
Yeah,
were
Lamar
talking
Jackson.
to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack,
I had a bunch of sound like Gorilla, right? Gorilla. What is it? None of them are going. 58, 72. Flip it. Oh,
The Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Benjamin. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
he just quit.
And the Wolverines will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming out aggressively. That pass is intercepted, but he's out of bounds, so it'll go down as an incompletion and a stroke of good luck for the quarterback. After the misconnection, it's second down. Wants to throw, it's O'Neal. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. To the air, it's O'Neal. They're bringing heat. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
And this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
On on 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
4th down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes that Alabama offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now he's going to break the pocket, and it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty.